Last time we were together, I had a discussion with you on 4 ways to win back the betrayed spouse's heart. Today I'm going to turn the tables and share 4 ways that you can win back the unfaithful spouse's heart. Now, before I go any further, let me just offer a disclaimer to you betrayeds out there. Graciously, please hear me. This will not be a hammering away at you as a person. This is not going to be blaming you for their affair. This is not going to be a session where you get blamed for the way the unfaithful spouse reacts or acts or their mannerisms or habits. Absolutely not. I will warn you, betrayed spouses, I'm going to speak directly to some things. Please do not be offended. Please don't think that I'm hammering away at you. Please don't think that I am blaming any of the unfaithful's actions on any of these things. I'm just helping you see and hear from an unfaithful's perspective, which does carry weight sometimes. Sometimes maybe they're still in limerence. Maybe they're still in a fantasy. Maybe what they're saying is just pure crap. Somewhere in the middle is some truth that I want to share with you. Please don't think I am making their choices your fault or saying that you're stuck in recovery because of you. Absolutely not. The first way to win the unfaithful's heart is to commit to a safe process. Now, I know, well, Sam, I would connect and commit to a safe process if the unfaithful would. I get it, and we've talked before, I can't qualify everything, but I will tell you this. If you can get into a safe process, you're going to be able to then have boundaries for both spouses. Because as an unfaithful, we want a safe process. We know that you are going to have moments where you're going to get angry and rage and maybe fly off the handle and maybe say some things that don't necessarily convey the true spirit of your heart, but you're angry, you're triggered, you're in a heat of the moment PTSD rage, and some of us get that, some of us don't. But we want a safe process where we can utilize something called the timeout protocol, where when things get really heated, before we get into a marathon session of 4, 5, 6 hours, way into the evening, and rage and throwing things and hitting a point of just a huge roadblock, we want a safe process where we can use a timeout protocol. Now, I know some unfaithfuls use it against you. As soon as you show any emotion, here comes the timeout protocol. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, in a very general way, we need a safe process. We want a process where we can work through the different layers of pain and hurt that are going on. We want to be able to call a timeout when we feel like we can't calm you down and all we're doing is sending you over the edge. We want a way to be able to share and give you full disclosure with a third party who's an expert who can sit with us and help us navigate through it. We want to be able to have a counseling session and say some things that we're feeling that they may be wrong, they may be right, they may be somewhere in the middle, but we want to be able to have them be received and talked about, not slammed and demeaned and degraded. Number 2 is, this is going to really kind of piss you off, betrayed spouses, but it's a gracious truth. We want patience. Now, I know, I'm not asking you to give patience to someone who keeps going back and forth between their affair partner and you. That's ridiculous, that's absurd, and that's not what I'm talking about. But over and over, there were times where I was like, Samantha, I'm trying. Like, I didn't ask to be this messed up. I didn't ask to be this much of an idiot, and I didn't ask for these experiences to happen to me, to mess me up. I know I'm a mess. I'm just asking you for patience as I work through this. I'll talk, I'll work, I'll go to counseling, I'll read books, I'll read the Bible, I'll pray, I'll cry out, I'll get a mentor, I'll meet with 4 mentors, but I'm just trying. And so it's really challenging for you as a betrayed to be patient with hypocrisy and a refusal to end the affair and things like that. I get that. I'm saying for those of you that are just walking through recovery, they're not relapsing, they're not continuing to act out, they're just trying and they're not perfect. Patience is going to go a long way. A compassionate patience with the fact that if they don't know why they cheated, it's okay. They shouldn't know why on their own. They need expert help. I needed expert help to find out why I did what I did. Why would I hold so loosely my family? I don't know. I know now, but early on I had no clue. I mean, I kind of had some ideas, but it was probably 20% truth, 80% crap. And Rick and the EMS weekend and all my recovery work helped me kind of sift through all that. But you're going to have to be patient with them as they try, as they work, as they labor, as they do some things wrong, but yet hopefully do some things right. Next, I can't say it any other way, we just want a shot. I begged Samantha, give me a shot, give me a chance. Take whatever season of time, okay? A few months, 6 months, a year, whatever, just give me a chance to change. I said that time and time again, just give me a chance. I'll meet with Rick as often as I can. I'll borrow money, I'll charge, I'll do whatever I can to get healthy, but please don't make any decisions yet. Please don't have any deal breakers other than understanding if I act out again or if I go back to my affair partner, sure, that could be a deal breaker, but just give me a shot. Let's identify some kind of a timeline and give me a chance. You see, we unfaithfuls, we just want a chance. Not all of them, I get that. But for the ones that really mean business, we just want a chance. We want a shot. We want an opportunity to reach back into your heart. We want an opportunity to get healthy, to get clean maybe, to get sober, to show you that we mean it. It's going to take time for us to sober up anyway. It's going to take time for us to work through the layers and layers of confusion and maybe even addiction. We want an opportunity. We want a chance. We're asking you for a chance. If you want to kind of touch on a chamber of our heart, give us a shot. Give us a chance. Be open and tell us that you're open. And hopefully, if we really want it and mean it, we're going to go 100% right after recovery work and getting healthy. Now, number 4, another disclaimer. This could be misconstrued, but I'm going to lay it out there. All the unfaithfuls are probably going to say, yeah, that will help me. Take it slowly, like good medicine, betrayed spouses. A little bit of encouragement goes a long way. When I did something right and Samantha saw it, commented on it, and kind of said, hey, that was really great when you did this, I loved it. It was like a meal that was my favorite meal when I was starving at a dark time. It was like a glass of water when you're so incredibly parched. It was a little bit, but a little bit went a long way. I'm not saying that you have to nurse them. I'm not saying that you have to chase them with compliments and, oh, great, you went to a 12-step meeting, or oh, you made a phone call, or oh, you watched a video in pom-poms in a cheerleading outfit. Absolutely not. But a simple, because this can be hard, especially early on, a simple encouragement of, hey, thank you for watching these videos with me, or hey, thank you for doing the boot camp with me, or hey, thanks for coming to counseling. Or Samantha would do this a lot. She would say, you know, the other day when you took the kids, or when you went the extra mile, or when you just took care of some stuff so I could read or sleep or make a phone call or whatever, that really helped me. It was just like, yes, okay, I feel great. A long time ago when I was doing some work with my therapist on this childhood trauma stuff, there were times when he would say to me, man, you did some great work today. That was really hard. I'm proud of you. There were some times where Samantha and I really were wrestling through some difficult conversations. Afterwards, she said, that seemed like it was hard for you, and thank you for talking. Thank you for, when we really got good, she would say this. She would say, thank you for trusting me with that information. Thank you for trusting me with what you were feeling. Now, she had to be coached into saying that. She didn't find that on her own. Leslie, who wrote Harboring Hope, and Rick, who you all know as well, had to help coach her into saying some of those things, like, thank you for trusting me with that memory or that feeling. And so That may be something that you use with your spouse. Thank you for trusting me with that information. Today we talked about 4 ways to win back the unfaithful's heart. It's a delicate conversation, I get it. But if you want to connect and if you want to take your recovery leaps and bounds from where it is right now, try connecting on these 4 levels. I assure you, it will help the process, it will help you, and it will help your spouse.